Yeah, so it helps your breathing. I actually put this in as a customer after I was on allergy shots monthly and nightly Zyrtec, both of those for 13 years. I put this in and I don't have to do that anymore. So that's what made me come to work for the company. And we have those kind of stories over and over again where people get their health and their quality of life is returned back to them. It's fantastic.
How does the system work?
So it takes the particles and it goes through two grids. One of them makes it stick and the other one makes it ping around. And so it basically turns those into social particles where they want to connect with each other and snowball. So now they're big enough to be returned back through the airflow and filter out into the filter system. And so all organic, doesn't interject anything into the air, no harmful ozone or anything like that. And the maintenance is you just replace the filter every 6 months. So I put this in, and so I added up the cost savings that I had. I used to spend $1,200 a year in my allergy shots and medicine, and now I don't have to spend that money at all. Fantastic.
Okay, when you're describing this to somebody and you're comparing it to a regular, because you just said change the filter, that sounds like, oh, it's a filter. But what you're saying is a filtration system.
It's a filtration system, so it has electronics. It kind of looks like it's a bug zapper, but it's not zapping anything. It just, as the particles flow through this in your return duct, it makes those particles stick together as it goes back into your heated and cooled air. And then it makes it get back to the filter to take that out.
Okay, so you're saying that the particulates that are too small now coalesce, become large enough to be captured.
That's right.
They're filtered out because you've been able to get them for the first time instead of affecting your lungs as you breathe through that.
That's right. So things that are so small that they won't move more than about 6 feet in 2 months, now those will coagulate and get to be big enough that your regular air filtration, it will circulate back. And so those little dust bunnies that form, or the stuff that you see in the sunlight, those are just floating around, but they're not getting caught in the airflow. So now those will stick to each other and get caught back in the airflow and filtered out of your house. So instead of you breathing that in, or it falling down as dust in your house, or the odors, like when you cook bacon, or something else spicy, or maybe you've got pets. I've got a dog and 2 cats. You can't tell that I have them when you walk into my house because it doesn't smell at all.
Wow,
So
this
it takes
is
all that out.
so impressive. If I wanted to have this done, is it a major thing to have it installed?
No, it takes on average about an hour and a half per AC unit in your house, and it attaches into the return duct before the cooling and heating part of in the attic. And so you just have a qualified HVAC person, and we can set you up with that. They can come in there, they just cut out a section, insert this in there, and it plugs into a standard 110 outlet. Doesn't do anything different to your AC system. You're not touching that, but it takes about an hour and a half on average for them to come and do it.
Do you have a picture of it?
I do. And there's an actual unit sitting right behind it.
Oh man, okay.
So this is where the air would...
I can't hear you, you have to yell.
This is where the air would circulate back, and this would be sitting in your return duct. The air would come in the other side, and then go through these grids, and then it would continue on through your air conditioning system and be heated and cooled and blow back out through your air. So these are the 2 grids that I was referring to, and it kind of looks like it's a bug zapper, but it's not zapping. It's just, these are the 2 grids that make it, it's just metal grid.
Okay.
And so it goes through those and makes it stick to each other very, very rapidly. And then when it goes to the filter, then it gets taken out of the air so you're not breathing it anymore.
Brilliant. Is this patented?
It is patented, yep.
And the name of your company?
Cirrus Air Technologies.
And you're located here in Houston?
We're Houston based, and all of our production is right here in Houston as well.
Wow. How many homeowners have this in their home?
We have about 1,000 homeowners that have this now, and we're available direct to retail, so we can go do that in your existing home. We're also in a number of production and custom home builders, so your production and custom home builder may have this, and we're adding new builders every week.
Wow, if I were buying a house, I'd want to make sure that was a part of it.
I would do that if I would go put it in a house. It's going with me if I ever move.